Welcome to Off-Grid Victory. So this is kind of unusual weather here in the Ozarks, as we talked about. And yeah, it's really nice, and there's birds out. And what I wanted to tell you is the kind of watering system I have off-grid. And yes, we are using, we're cheating a little bit and using a generator here. But if you had solar, you could hook this up to a solar system as well. And we have in the past demonstrated that with even a very limited power supply, you can get water from your well. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. So come along here. So yeah, I have this little, let's see here, show you here. It's made by iPower. It's only a 1800 watt little generator. So not very powerful at all and pretty quiet. But what I want to show you is that even with that, a limited application, you can get water out of the ground. And even if you have freezing conditions, and yeah, I mean, around here it can go to 0 degrees Celsius even, right? But as you can see, there's ice in this tub, and here's our well right here. And so what I'm going to show you is, all I do is put a piece of PVC piping. This is 1 1/4 inch, and I just made a little quick L. I'm going to have water come out of it. And the reason why this is all safe from freezing is we just keep it covered with that little bucket. And the reason why it's all safe is because the water, once it comes out, will come back down into the well, into a weep hole. And our freezing level in the ground is probably around 12 inches or so. So it'll never freeze that deep, but still, yeah, you won't have any frozen pipes because the water will redrain back into the well. But in the meantime, all we have to do is hook it up to power and be able to get water anytime. So let me go ahead and demonstrate that. All right, I'm going to try to manually start this thing with one hand. Let's see if I can do it. Didn't like that. Let's try it again. I should warm it up and not put the wreck. Alright, now we can do it. Alright, so now you hear the engine working a little bit harder. So alright, let's see if we can get the water to come out. Right. What I'm going to do is just put some water into these 5-gallon, well, actually this is a 7-gallon bucket, but I'm going to put water in there and see how it comes out. Yay! So this water is probably around, I would say, close to 50 degrees, 48, something like that. But as you can see, it's flowing really well. It's creating a little bit of melting effect here in my tub, but anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and fill up that water, and let's fill up this bucket. Very difficult doing this with one hand, but yes, you got to learn how to do things like that. Anyway, I'm going to let that bucket go ahead and fill up, and then I'm going to turn it off, and then I'm going to show you how this all works. Okay, so yeah. So I could either unplug it there, or I'm going to just go ahead and okay, so now, as you can see, it's emptying out the rest of the water, and I'll fill up the other bucket as well, but anyway, and I'll show you what happens here. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. So I'm going to take that PVC pipe off, and I'm going to attempt to take this one off with one hand, which it may not be able to let me, but there it is. So anyway, I'm going to show you the shaft. You can see down there, it's already drained all the way in. So anyway, that's it. And I just close the cap, and I put this guy to protect the wellhead, and voila, water off-grid on the homestead. Alrighty, shalom.